Hi boys and girls, let's go over our math lesson for today, Wednesday, April 8th. We are on chapter 8.6 and it starts on page 329. So boys and girls, you guys did a lot of practice yesterday with the numbers 1 through 100 on IXL. I am really proud of you guys. I saw that a lot of you worked very, very hard at the practice that was assigned on IXL. Fantastic job, guys. That was a review for what we're going to do today. Now, we did this exact same thing with the numbers 1 through 50. There's your number 50 right there. Now we're going to work with the numbers 1 through 100. On this first page, on page 329, I want you to count starting at your number 1 all the way down to 100. Go ahead and count. Use your finger so that you do not lose your space. And count nice and slow. It is not a race. Go ahead and count 1 through 100. When you get to 100, go ahead and take your pencil and circle the number 100, 100. Then turn the page. On page 330, we have the exact same chart, 1 through 100. This time, you're going to count again, starting at the number 1, all the way down to 100. All the way. And then I want you to find the number 11. What does the number 11 look like? Go ahead and make it in the sky. I'll do it too. Let's make a 1, make a 1. So we need to find the number 11. When you find it, circle it. I see it right here. Now, I want you to count all the way to 100, but not starting at the number 1. Start with the number 11. 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep going all the way down. When you get to 100, this time, boys and girls, put a line underneath it. When you put a line underneath 100, that says you're done. You've made it all the way to the end. Okay? For page 331, I'm going to put it down because we're going to do the exact same thing that we did a couple of days ago with our 50s chart. So I'm going to put this down. It would be excellent practice to count again from 1 to 100. And then what you're going to do, go ahead, close your eyes or look away. And you're going to put your finger on a random number that you pick. I have picked the number 65. So I'll show you. My finger landed right here, 65. Whatever number you landed on, go ahead and circle that number. Maybe you landed somewhere at the top, maybe you landed somewhere at the bottom, maybe you're more in the middle. Whatever number you landed on, count to 100, but start with that number. So for me, I would start with 65, 66, 67, 68, all the way. And again, when you get to 100, put a line underneath it to show that you made it. Okay? Then we're going to turn to our last page. Our last page, boys and girls, looks a little bit different, page 332. And now it is talking to us about neighbor numbers. So say that with me. Neighbor numbers. Boys and girls, if somebody is your neighbor, they live next to you or they live close to you. Okay? So we have neighbor numbers in this chart. We start with our number 1, 2, 3, 4. But then we notice a blank. We notice a blank, and what we're looking for, boys and girls, put your finger on the number 15. 15 is bigger than all these other numbers, and that's because they want you to pay attention to this number. We need to find the neighbors for 15. So who is 15's neighbor to the top? What number goes up here? We have 4 blank 6. Who's 15's neighbor to the top? Number 5. Number 5 is missing. So I'm going to put number 5 at the top. Okay, now we need to find 15's neighbor who lives on the right side of 15. 15 blank 17. What's missing? 15 blank 17. If you need to look at your number line, go ahead. What number comes after 15? 16. Let's put 16 right there on the line. So now we have 15, 16, 17. All right, now we need the neighbor for 15 that comes before him. What neighbor are we missing here? I see 11, 12, 13, blank, 15. What number comes before 15? Look at your number line if you're not sure. 13, 14. Let's put 14 on the line. Now we've made a complete row going across there. We need to find one more neighbor. We need to find 15's neighbor to the bottom. So let's look at the numbers we have. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Very good. We're going to put a 2, 5 at the bottom. And then, boys and girls, you have completed your chart. You have found all of the neighbors for 15. Excellent job. That's a really, really cool way of looking at numbers. That's new for us. So excellent job. When you come down here, you've got a big blank space. I want you to pick any other number in this chart. You can close your eyes, or you can look and pick a number. Pick any other number in the chart, and I want you to write it right here in the center. For me, I am going to pick the number, I'm going to pick the number 18. I don't know, I like that number. So I'm going to put 18 in the middle. Boys and girls, you can choose 18, or you can choose a different number. And then put a circle, or actually let's do a square. Put a square around 18. Now I want to find the neighbors for 18 by looking at my chart. So if I look at my chart, what number comes on top of 18? Let's look. What number is that? 8. Very good. I'm going to put 8 at the top. He's a little bit sideways because I'm writing upside down, okay? But for my 8, I made an S and I closed the gate. What number comes to the right side of 18? What comes after 18? 19. Going to put that on my line. Now I need the number that comes in front of 18. What number comes before 18? Look at your chart if you need to. Yep, we have 17. What number comes below 18 in the chart? What's the neighbor to 18 up here if we go down? 2, 8. What is that number? 2, 8. 28. Excellent. So like I said, you could choose 18 and find the neighbors, or choose any other number in this chart and then fill in the neighbors just like I did at the bottom. Really hard work, boys and girls. I am so proud of you. Keep it up, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.